Okay, so we are creating for Instagram 1080 by 1350. Let's click create. Okay, so let's create a new layer and then grab the fill tool. All right, so click up here and then let's paste this color. Now let's maintain the black one down here. So let's click the middle and drag up. All right. Okay, so let's bring our first background and melt it. So let's add go to filters and Gaussian blur. All right, so 13.5. Now the Gaussian blur is selected, so make sure you select the layer itself by clicking on this or on the name or wherever. And let's change the blend mode to overlay. All right, and let's bring the next image. So let's change the blend mode to screen. And let's add layer mask. Now let's grab the brush, so you can select it from here. All right, so I have the set foreground set to black. Okay, so where is the set foreground? Anyways, let me decrease the brush size. So I'll just come and lower the flow over here to, let's say, 50. All right, okay, so let's bring the last image for the background. All right, so let's change the blend mode to screen, and then let's add layer mask. Let's take the brush. All right, so the first image, okay, so let's add layer mask and take our brush. Okay, and let's brush. Okay, so let's bring another image. So let's bring this one. All right, so let's drag it below the big image. All right, let's bring another one. So let's add layer mask on both images and brush. So let's select this image and add layer mask. All right, now let's select the topmost layer. Now we add layer mask on both images and brush. So let's select the topmost layer. So we are going to import 3D text effect. Okay, and we got it right here. So those are the 3D text effects, and it is a Photoshop. It's a Photoshop 3D text effect, and we got it right here. And you can simply, you know how to change fonts in here or change the text, right? So I'll leave this in the resources. So when you come to your logo text here, okay, when you double click, you can change the text over here. So you can use this for your future works project. So when you change it, you just hit Ctrl S to save. You come back and then it is saved. All right, so one thing, all right, so after that you just take away the background, and if you open the effects, we have text logo mockup. You can take it away, and we got a editable text PSD. Okay, so after that you can remove the noise, and you can see that we got some shadows over there. So if you don't want those shadows, you can open the depth. Okay, and when you scroll down, I think to the bottom of that group, we have, oh, there should be shadow somewhere. So open this, click this, and scroll down. You have drop shadow. You can take the two drop shadows away. So we don't have any drop shadow, so you can save this as PNG. Okay, so one thing is that in Affinity, do you know that you can open Photoshop PSD files in Affinity? You can do that. So try it in after this tutorial. Just drag a PSD text or a PSD file or a PSD text effect into Affinity. It will open up, but the problem is that there are certain effects that are not in Affinity. So when they are in Photoshop, when they come here, they won't be visible. Okay, that's the main problem. All right, so let's begin with the healing. As a graphic designer, you've come across motion flyers. If not, this is what I mean. So what you are seeing right here were static flyers brought to life in Adobe After Effects. And I'm sure you want to know more about this. Hi there, I'm Emmanuel, and welcome to the Ultimate Flyer Animation Crash Course with Cook Graphics. From 2D to 3D flyer animation in Adobe After Effects, which include 5 solid topics. And this is what we will learn in this course. We will first of all start with the basics of After Effects, covering each and every single tool in After Effects, and master the transform options, which are the backbone of motion flyers in After Effects. And the best part of this is we will learn how to create flyers from scratch in Adobe After Effects. Yes, not Photoshop, Adobe After Effects from scratch, which will help you get solid understanding of the tools in Adobe After Effects. And from there, we will learn how to import and animate Photoshop flyers, including the ones we create from scratch in After Effects. Then we move on to 3D animations. We will start with the basics of the camera tool, camera options, the null object, and any other tool that makes 3D animations possible in Adobe After Effects. And finally move on to polish our skills with top-notch 2D and 3D projects. So take a look at a couple of projects that we will polish our hands with. This and many more that we will cover in this crash course. All videos are available on Google Drive to download and practice at your own pace, and a big discount for the first 100 people, especially those who have subscribed to Cook Graphics channel on YouTube. Motion flyers is not a trend, that's a whole new skill on its own. So grab those courses and upgrade your skills as well as your portfolio today. Alright, so let's select the two layers, the healing and then the hand, and then Ctrl G to group them. Alright, so once they are grouped, let's add exposure. So select exposure and let's drag and drop it into the group, and let's make it 1, and let's bring this glow, hold shift and squeeze it down. So let's change the blend mode to screen. So after that, you can add layer mask and brush off the edges. And you didn't remind me to add guides, so let's go to view and we have guides over here. So vertical guides, let's add a vertical guide. This one, let's make it 15%, and let's add another one and make it 85%. All right, so anyway, we should have done this earlier. Okay, so but it doesn't matter. All right, so let's bring our logo. All right, so let's come to FX and then color overlay, check the box, click and change the color. All right, so the information goes down here. All right, and this guy right here is a diamond tool. So if you select the rectangle tool, a bunch of group a bunch of tools will appear. Okay, and we have the diamond tool over here. So when you click the diamond tool, you can create, hold shift, you can create a diamond and you can change the color to something like this. Okay, all right, so we are going to add texture or the dust particles and the glows, and we are done. So don't worry, I got the Facebook live, zoom and view. I got a few icons for you to choose or use. Okay, now let's bring the dust. Let's change the blend mode to screen. And let's lower the opacity to 30 or 35. So with a new layer created, let's change the blend mode to screen. Let's take the brush and let's pick this color. All right, so my flow is at 54. Let's click on the text and let's click on the face, and there we have it. So the names, this is more of a billboard design. Okay, a billboard type, so that's why I got the names popped up like that. So if it is just sharing on the web or something like soft copy, you can decrease the size of the names of the pastors or something. All right, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy, kindly give this video a like, comment and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.